What's up, guys? This is the Vinyl Casket. I'm Nick, your host. This is the home to the lamest taste. Bear with me. I am having some voice issues. If you watched my weekly comic book review that came out yesterday live and on YouTube, throat problems. But do me a huge favor and please subscribe, like, and comment on YouTube at The Vinyl Casket. Follow and subscribe here on Twitch at Vinyl Casket. And follow my Instagrams at Vinyl Casket and Vinyl Casket Comics. There will be a major posting of mini short reviews and stuff of my pull list throughout the day and tomorrow on Vinyl Casket Comics. So we'll just get into this real quick. I got into these two series through Boom Studios a little bit late. Well, one of them late. The other one, I got issue 1. And then my shop had a hard time getting issue 2. Gave me issue 3, but I put it back because I never got issue 2. So I went hunting and found issue 2. And I got 3. But with all the stuff that I was reading, because I was catching up with Boom Studios' Power Rangers and Mighty Morphin series at that time, I had a very hard time reading these two series, which is only 2 issues that I had to read to catch up. That first series being Buffy the Last Vampire Slayer, which is an alternate take on a future universe based in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I read and reviewed issue 1. In my last weekly comic book review, I talked about issue 4, the last issue of the series. I hope they do a spin-off of this miniseries, explaining this future world with this new Slayer and how that's all going to work. But I want to do a recap review on these two series. The second one being Boom Studios' new Angel series, issues 1 and 2. I think issue 3 comes out either next week or the week after. So basically, issue 1 sets us up with the world that we have. Something happened to the sun, and vampires can roam the streets in daylight, and has caused society to change and the government to legally allow the vampires to coexist and ban the Slayers. So now all the Slayers are dead. The only Slayer left is Buffy. Takes a lot of cues from what they did in the show, but also the current comic book that I think is ending. So we see this little girl and we find out kind of who she is. That more gets developed in this issue, where we find out that it's Willow and I forgot her name, but 2 of Buffy's friends that, have a relationship. They're both moms and they give birth and they raise this kid who also does magic and is the next Slayer. This covers like the journey and her convincing Buffy to take her with her, and the relationship between her mothers and her and Buffy, and her magic connection and being the Slayer, while Buffy questions herself a lot. We get the reintroduction of Spike in issue 3, which is really cool. And how he has like a coven of witches helping him try to fix the sun and take out the vampires that have kind of taken over the world. I really like this. You get a lot more magic explanation with this little girl. And then obviously the final is that you figure out that Willow had been blocking her full potential, and they take the necklace off and she's like crazy powerful, and Buffy's able to like channel the sun and annihilate all these vampires. That was crazy. She has a heart-to-heart with the ghost of her mom and Willow and them, and it ends the series in this new world, this new future, and where they're going from there. I don't have issue 1 with me right now, but these 3 issues were really good. Artwork was solid. Paper construction's great. Layout and dialogue is really fun. I liked the reading issue 2. I was like, do I really like what they're going to be doing with this? But after 3 and 4, I thought this series was solid. As a whole, out of 5, I would give this a 4. Pretty solid series. Definitely a pickup. I would wait until it comes out as a trade paperback. It's only 4 issues. It's going to happen. And now on to the ongoing of these 2 series. This is the new ongoing Angel series, also from Boom Studios. Issues 1 and issue 2. So reading issue 1, obviously this is an alternate version where you get to see that someone's being chased, and has to leave his dimension, his reality. He ends up in a new reality. He's running around, and you find out in this issue that it's Oz, or the end of this issue. Maybe it's the end of this issue, but you find out it's Oz from another reality. A lot of familiar characters, but there's a different Slayer and a different Watcher. Angel is this big actor. And oh my god, the bully from the TV show that ends up becoming Buffy's friend is also an actress with him. Bunch of weird characters, new characters from the comic book, characters from the show. No Buffy, so that's interesting. But I think it's really cool what this brand new Spike's there, and basically how this team, the Slayer and team, are supposed to be protecting the world, and Angel is a little bit lazy and isn't really doing his job, and it causes a bunch of problems, or the Watcher gets turned into a zombie. Very interesting. And they have to take on a big threat, and they all have to fight in this issue, which is really cool. And I'm really excited to see where they go from this with this series. I hope it's an ongoing and not just 6 issues. I know they're going to be rebooting Buffy with the 25th anniversary issue coming out soon. But yeah, that is my recap review. I would say the Angel series is definitely right now with 2 issues is like a solid 3.5, 4 out of 5. This series is done, so definitely check it out. It's a lot of fun. And that was the Vinyl Casket recap, reviewing stuff that I didn't keep up with. Remember, this is a home to the lamest taste. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel at The Vinyl Casket. Follow my Instagrams and here on Twitch. And remember to stay lame.